best Costco snacks for this month. I'm gonna show you the calories, nutrition, the price, how I would implement it in my daily day, and only the newest items here for this month that you're gonna wanna check out. Let's start it off. Here we are, guys. We got another awesome new item here. It's Premier Protein, but Premier Protein has the Bake Shop flavor. So this would probably be generally good if you're always on the go. You could throw these in your iced coffees. You get a cookie dough iced coffee. Low calorie, high protein, just add that on the top. Add some coffee in the bottom and add some stevia to sweeten it up. Splenda, because those are 0 calorie packets, but each one is 160 calories, 30 grams of protein. So that's really good actually. And it's 0 grams of added sugar if you're looking at added sugar, as I generally do, or saturated fat. The best part is actually the price. So you're getting 18 count for $31.99. Out of the newer flavors here, Premier Protein, that's their newest flavor, 25 vitamins and minerals. Perfect pre-workout, post-workout, if you're always on the go, for labor jobs, for regular jobs, any job.
This is actually good because usually you eat like the raw cookie dough, like the full fat one. So this is good for you too.
For those people that eat the raw cookie dough.
No, it's like, you usually do.
I used to do that myself. Yeah. I would just probably go for that one instead.
Yeah.
All right, guys, next really awesome snack option here is Pure Protein. You know how like they have the Pure Protein bars, they have the Pure Protein snack pack. Best part is it has 3 different varieties, but 2 of them are pop chips. One of them is crackers. Sorry, better now. One of them is kind of crackers, so if you like Cheez-Its or you're a fan of Cheez-Its, I'll probably just go with this one instead. Each bag is around 150 calories. Each bag is also 10 to 12 grams of protein. These are not fried, they're baked. And some of the first few ingredients, I think they're getting the protein because it's hickory barbecue pop chips is pea protein. Cheddar cheese crackers is milk protein isolate, which is pretty good. I usually go for isolate or hydrolyzed, just better in digestibility. 0.5 grams of saturated fat and only 2 grams of added sugar for only the hickory barbecue to get that extra kick. But this is perfect on the road, on the side for your turkey and cheese sandwiches, for your chicken wraps. If you're always going to like a Wawa or Quick Check, if that's local by you, or if you're down in South by the Buc-ee's, check one of these out. These are amazing. And then we're getting a 14 count for $16.99, but they're not all equal. So you're getting 4 hickory barbecue, 6 cheesy crackers, and then 4 sour cream and onion. The Country Archer grass-fed beef minis. They usually have this. They have the turkey jerky too. This is one of their newer products here. So these are all pre-portioned out. Each little pre-portioned stick is 4 grams of protein. It's just grass-fed beef, salt, and they throw a few other ingredients kind of just to keep it more preserved and more contained in each package. 1.5 grams of saturated fat, which isn't bad actually for any type of beef, because beef is generally gonna be higher in saturated fat as it is, depending on how lean you get it. 0 grams of added sugar and then 4 grams of protein. This has a mild flavor to it. Perfect if you're always on the go, if you're on a run, stick these in your pocket, grab them, take them out. Best case scenarios, grab this. You can grab the string cheese. Those together taste amazing. And we're getting 28 counts, so the minis, $16.79. So if you have about 4 minis, that would be 16 grams of protein all in one sitting. All right, guys, so we have a lot of different options as far as snacks. So a very regular popular item here is Reese's. So Reese's has the dipped animal crackers here. It's covered in milk chocolate. The problem is it's 4 pieces for 150 calories, 31 grams, 5 grams of saturated fat, 3 grams of protein. This is really popular growing up, especially in the early 90s, early 2000s. This bag is 24 ounces for $7.89. Instead, there's better alternatives that we could actually improvise on our diet. Especially if we're cutting, we're always on the road, and we want something less calorically dense, but still kind of keeps its flavor. So the Unreal Dark Chocolate has their newest flavor. It's the Dark Chocolate Caramel Peanut Nougat Bars. Smooth caramel flavor to it. Peanuts, though, are crunchy, so if you want that extra crunch texture to it, you're probably gonna choose this one instead. Each bar is all pre-portioned out, 90 calories. It's gonna be less saturated fat too, so 1.5 grams. 6 grams of added sugar, 2 grams of protein, but the benefit is these are all pre-portioned out. These taste a little bit better in my opinion. So guys, these are all pre-portioned out to kind of help you ideally like know how many calories you're eating in one sitting, especially if you're not bringing a weight scale with you everywhere or a food scale, because sometimes I do that. But this bag now we're getting 1551 unit per pound, so it comes out to $14.89 for almost a 1 pound bag of Unreal Dark Chocolate. If you have a sweet tooth after breakfast, before lunch, after dinner, grab one of these. Guys, if you're a fan of the Cheez-Its here, another alternative instead of the pure protein variety pack is the Sonoma Pizza Crisp. I think this has a nice crunchy, airy texture to it. And then on the side, you could put this with low-fat or fat-free cheese if they have the mozzarella cheese. Those are probably the best case scenarios. Or you could throw this on your charcuterie boards instead of getting regular plain old crackers. That's what the best case I would use it. It's 160 calories per serving, 15 crisps, 13 grams of protein. The only thing is it's a little bit more in saturated fats, but if you're keeping your caloric density in check, probably good to use in certain case scenarios in moderation. $8.99 for the bag here, only for a limited time. 0 grams of added sugar. All right, guys, another really awesome alternative to regular chips. So if you're grabbing Tostitos, there's 11 chips for 140 calories, or if you're getting regular Doritos, instead, I'm gonna probably put that one back. They have something new here. This is the Sunday Snacks Tzatziki Hummus Chips. It's not bland, you're actually getting some type of flavor. This is a 20-ounce bag for $7.99. Best case scenarios, instead of getting regular tzatziki sauce right in the middle, grab low-fat or fat-free Greek yogurt. So you can grab the Kirkland. They have the Okois if you want to add some extra flavoring, but you're better off probably just grabbing the regular Kirkland Greek yogurt. You can mix ranch seasoning or just make your own tzatziki sauce with that specific Greek yogurt just to make it better protein and calorie wise. This is 120 calories for 18 chips, so you're gonna get more food volume versus the Tostitos. 2 grams of protein, 1 gram of added sugar, and then only 5 grams of saturated fat, really. If you wanna use any type of dip for your Mediterranean friends, your Mediterranean dishes, you got it right here.
Why are you pointing at me?
I mean, because we're both. So next awesome item here, if we're picking a vegetable, I usually go with frozen because frozen tends to last longer in your freezer, preserve more of its nutrients. You're gonna get more in one versus just individually picking each one out, and then it's gonna just spoil quicker. But Pure Vita has one of their newer ones here. It's the flame grilled veggies, perfect for chicken fajitas, any type of chicken tenderloins, or you're gonna go with ground chicken that's leaner, so anything like 90% or higher. But this is a mix of asparagus, mushrooms, yellow squash, orange carrots, red onions, usually tossed in extra virgin olive versus just grabbing each individual one and just throwing that in your stir fries is just easier for you. It's 45 calories per serving. Usually with vegetables, they're high volume food to help fill you up, satiate you for longer. 0 grams saturated fat, 0 grams of added sugar. If you want some type of dish on the side that's gonna help fill you up for a little bit longer, Pure Vita makes amazing products here, so check it out. And then you're getting 4 pounds for $15.99 here. It's great. If you're used to flavor ice growing up as a kid, this is a better, lower calorie alternative. They have the Johnny Pops, so Johnny Pops is really popular because they have the ice pops in the freezer section. This one's not because you have to freeze it yourself. Individual popsicle is 25 calories, but you're getting 3 different flavors. So you're getting cherry, grape, fruit punch, 5 grams of added sugar. I know when we're looking at any type of ice cream or any type of ice pop, you wanna look at the added sugar. But if you want something in moderation, this is probably one of the best case scenarios to use. Made with fruit juice. You're getting the pack here, 48 count for $9.49. If you're in the hot and humid climates and you're always sweating a lot, you're probably gonna want something to cool you down, so this would be a perfect option. Usually Fresh Additions has the chicken bites. It's actually right over here. This is really good because this is already fully cooked. This is more for the convenience. Make it yourself. This is already seasoned. They're all pre-portioned out. Each one is 24 grams of protein, but this is not what we're actually looking at. I have one of the newer items here.
What are we looking for?
Instead, they have the steak bites. So if you're not a fan of chicken, you don't like chicken at all, they have the steak bites here just as good, if not a little bit better in some case scenarios, depending on your flavor, your texture. It's 120 calories, 20 grams of protein for each package. It's a 6-pack for $17.89 in total, which really isn't bad. 1 gram of saturated fat, 0 grams of added sugar, I think is the biggest benefit out of all of it. This, you can enjoy it cold, you could heat it, throw this in the microwave, top this on top of your salads, make awesome low-calorie, high-protein gyros with a low-calorie pita bread, grab the Mission Carb balanced tortilla wraps, some Greek yogurt, tastes amazing every single time. If you don't want chicken from Fresh Additions Bite and you're always on the go and you're on the road, grab one of these.